What's up, guys? Strolling around Singapore right now. Before Chubby is coming back. Yep, some background noise, but it's fine.
You guys understanding how to kind of change the perspective to understand the frame also can be used in from the top. Okay, so usually can you just stand up? So usually this is what we call a frame, right? So when I try to pass my guard, always my hands are here, my knees are kind of connected with my elbow, my knee is open, otherwise if my knee is here, I give her all the space there, right? But this is kind of my framing, okay? Go, try to pass. So I'm not trying to fight now, I'm just framing. I'm very patient to wait my time to attack, okay? So what I want you guys to understand, we're gonna use the same framing from the top. So I'm not trying to pass the guard, I'm just framing here. So what I'm using is my hands here, so I kind of try to keep my base a bit low here. I'm gonna keep doing this, and I'm gonna keep my back straight, so I don't wanna do this neither. So just being here. So now the person on the bottom, he's gonna try to do two things. One is gonna try to step on me, the other one is trying to kind of always keep me between the legs. Okay, so as long as I'm here, she's safe. But if I'm here, now she needs to follow me. Now she needs to follow me. But I'm gonna do that, adding my hands, okay? So I'm just gonna keep here, try to step on me. Try to step, try to recover your guard, try to play knee guard. Okay, that's the frame. Okay, I'm not trying to pass. You don't wanna see me right now. You don't wanna see me like I'm not doing that, it's not necessary. Okay, only thing I wanna try to do is to always stay away between the legs. I don't if I am here, it's not the best thing for me, so I'm gonna try to stay here. Okay? If you cross the leg, I go to the other side. Okay? If you try to step on me, I keep here. If the leg is stronger, I cannot push it. I just move it, but always I'm gonna try to create that motion, okay? So you're gonna do this 1 minute, and after you're gonna switch top and mode. Go, 1, 2. Third. And go. Faster. Go. This is my Hiba guard, okay? In this case, we're gonna just control the fence, and I'm gonna start to control the cross collar. Remember, this is have multiple options. It's not just to pull the person down, but also now Raymond has very good posture. This is not gonna square up to me. So every time he's here, he's stronger than me, so I need to understand how to move his body, okay? So basically what I want to do is make this knee pointing or this way or this way, okay? Every time I do, for example, the knee pointing to this side, that means it's more easy for me to sweep him. If the knee is pointing to this side, that means it's more easy for me to let him take his back, okay? So what we're gonna do for now is understanding this is bothering me, okay? What I'm gonna do is start to let go of everything to make the grips, to break these grips, okay? So what I need to do is keep his hands easy. So again, I'm not pushing him in that way. If I push him here, I am losing control, so now he can start to remove this, push the legs down. So what I'm gonna try to do is just this. The head, and now both of his hands, they are busy now framing. Okay? Sometimes, okay, he's gonna try to come back to the center. When he come back to the center, it's easy for me just to go to the other side. Okay? Come back. But what the reaction of the person is don't try to come back, but try to square up to me. So when I'm doing this to you, yes. See that this is hard, just to square up here. Yeah, just try to point this knee towards me. You can put the hand on the floor, but you can point, yeah, so this is hard for me now. Okay, now it's doesn't look like, but he making this movement, his body is way more stronger. For example, if I try to come in up here, you're gonna start to collapse here. So again, I want the person on the top try to do this little adjustment here. Yes. So now because he's in this position, it's hard for me to play the Hiba. Okay, it doesn't feel like I'm very safe. So we need to move to the next control. Okay? So what we're gonna start to do now, I need to improve my guard. So the Hiba now doesn't feel like very safe anymore. So what we're gonna do now is again, I'm gonna use from here to here. Okay? And I'm gonna start to use the leg to transfer all the weight on this side here. Okay? Now we are playing a sort of X guard here. The problem now, I feel Raymond's doing a good job here, try to step on the floor. That's why I cannot do with the technical standard. If I try to go in here now, he's doing a good job. He's always trying to square up to me. So what we're gonna do now is again, 1, 2, and now from this point, I'm gonna move my body to this side. Now we ended up in the same position. Again, I keep his knee close to my chest. I keep this leg away from the floor. Just follow these 2 conditions, okay? 1, 2, and stay the hip as close as I can. Even if I grab here, so to fight now. Closer I am from the hip, less I can move.
Trying to not make it obvious, but you guys see what I see. I don't know if you guys can see it. They are boxing in the middle of the street. Look at the amount of people, guys. Oh my god.